Health, both Medicare and private, dominated the day's promises on the election campaign, both leaders approaching it from very different directions. And one voter deciding he'd get in early with a speech of his own.
Short-circuiting the Shorten circus. Moments before the opposition leader begins his hospital funding news conference, a retired Queensland engineer walks up to the idle microphones and turns it into a dam-building news conference.
For God's sake, don't sit back and do nothing.
As Labor and the government trade health announcements, Bill Shorten promises to restore Labor's old hospitals funding model and tip in $2 billion more than the Turnbull government.
Today's announcement by us gives people sitting at home waiting for elective surgery hope.
Labor cannot live within its means.
Prime Minister Turnbull announces a grading system for private health insurance, from gold standard for full cover through silver to bronze basic.
The plans are simpler, people can understand more clearly what they're buying.
The government's now proposing colour coding as health insurance reform. I thought they were joking. I mean, really, that's the sort of announcement you make when you've got nothing else.
There's some good news for consumers in today's health announcements from both parties.
This as one of Labor's great campaigners campaigns again.
Help Bill Shorten and Labor stand up to protect Medicare.
Labor says it's Bob Hawke's first political ad since he lost the Prime Ministership more than a quarter of a century ago. Both leaders have campaigned up here in marginal North Queensland electorates today. Polling has the two major parties too close to pick a winner. But new figures from marginal electorates paint a different picture. ReachTel polled 7 hotly contested electorates. It finds Labor ahead in just one, the Liberals doing well in most, though likely to lose to an independent in Liberals' South Australian stronghold, Mayo. The Liberals' tactic of targeting spending in marginal seats appears to be working, as the Prime Minister decides to take charge of Liberal preferences and direct them to Labor ahead of the Greens.
It's a decision made by the party organisation in consultation with the party's leader, and that is me.
The dirty deal between the Labor Party and the Liberal Party, the Coles and Woolies of politics.
Bill Shorten won't reveal Labor's plans on preferences, rather uses the issue to take a swipe at the Prime Minister.
He's talking about political deals. I'm talking about reducing waiting lists for Australians sitting at home in pain.
In North Queensland, Tim Lester, 7 News.
And our political editor Mark Riley joins me now from Canberra. Mark, Bill Shorten won't say what the preference deal is between the major parties, but you can.
That's right, Mark, and it will surprise a lot of people. The Liberals and Labor, sworn enemies you would have thought in this campaign, have forged a backroom preference deal to help each other save seats from third parties. Labor has agreed to preference the Liberals to help them protect 3 seats from their coalition partners, the Nationals. And in return, the Liberals will preference Labor in 4 seats, including Anthony Albanese's and Tanya Plibersek's, to protect them from the Greens. It sounds strange, even cynical, but the major parties say it's pragmatic, as they both face a common enemy at this election, the rise of the independents and minor parties. Mark?
Yeah, strange days indeed, Mark.